boy, oh boy, do I have a busy day today. Lots of chores need to get done and different things that I got to check on, so I will take you through that. But the main part about today is we are 2 days away from the Shedwars23 Global Gardening and Homesteading competition. What's that about, Maureen? And did we know about it? I had done a video back in March when we first started announcing it. And what this is, it's a competition for homesteaders from all over the world. And we're on 3 teams and we're each trying to grow as much food as we can, whether it's in pots or you are able to put things into ground. We combine all the totals collectively to see which team can grow the most food. So here's the thing. 2 years ago, my daughter and I, we started weighing all the food that we'd bring in just to see how much would we grow. And we got 400 pounds. And then last year, even though I had the rat epidemic going on in my backyard here, we gained probably close to about 700 pounds. Woohoo. But this year, I'm gunning for some bigger numbers. And at this stage, I'm 60 pounds from that number. So I need to find 60 pounds of food in my yard. Like taking sweet Dottie in for her meds because she's still sick. Oh, are you okay? Yes, you're okay. Hello, Dottie. Hello, chicken. Let's give you your medications. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nope, first one. That one I know does not taste very good. Tastes icky. A little bit of water. Now some vitamins. Help strengthen you. A little bit more vitamin. Come on. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh yeah, I know. I feel you pushing. Good girl. Oh, got some on the mouth. Good. All done. And that'll help you feel a little bit better. Are we all done? It'll help you feel better. Yeah. Hello, sweet chicken. Who is that sweet chicken? Say hello, Dottie. That's you. Dumping out the kitchen compost bin. In this one, because it's sealed, this is where we put food scraps that might attract rats. So this way it's secure. Then I play spin the wheel on The Price is Right. You just gotta see how gorgeous that is. Look at the worm life in there. Wow. Just awesome. And if you watched my last video, I was MacGyvering a little hole right there, putting some kitchen silicone in there to stop a mouse from coming into my greenhouse studio. Well, I need to go check to see if we've caught anything or if there is more damage. Oh, and actually, to check to make sure that, you know, I didn't put too much silicone in there and that my door won't open anymore because it could be stuck. Oh, we're good. Hey, there's no mouse in here, so we can go back out, ladies. I'm not sure why. Lulu always likes to clean herself in here. And she does this weird thing where she goes right upside down. I've never seen a chicken go right upside down. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna come over. Do you got food? All right, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going, headless chicken. Let's go. Out you go. Out you go, little crazy headless chicken. Come on, Mrs. Brown. Come out of there. Let's go. Everybody out. Hi, Dottie. Oh, now I want to bring treats. Dag nabbit. Come on, Gracie. Come on. Come on, Gracie. Gracie is my biggest chicken. So the other ones, they follow me into the greenhouse studio. She doesn't, so. Let's not be mean. There's lots there. Oh! No fighting. Be nice. And now I get to clean it all up and any little crumbs because we don't want to encourage any more mice. You did that to yourself, Maureen, just because your heart went out to Dottie because she climbed up all the stairs to come and find you and the other chickens. Okay, we are ready to start. And then I just realized I was just in the studio and there's peppers in there. We need to go get those peppers. There are oodles and oodles of peppers in here. So we will start. Not 40 pounds worth though, but nonetheless, some beautiful ripe peppers. And it looks like the Carolina Reaper is starting to get big. Very exciting. I think this one is the Tabasco, and I think it's starting to give me some fruit too. Yay. Excuse me. I'm not sure why you think you should jump up in here. Mrs. Huygens, you need to come out of there. You do not need to be on my plant pots. Out you go. Out you go. You do not get on my plants. So I have a key lime here, and so he is small, but I think it's not quite done growing. And I have another pepper there, and then lots of blooms here with lots of little peppers on them. So that's still yet to come. But they're too little to pick. Along the way to go get some more peppers from ground, I got some tomatillos, and right here we have a cucumber. Hello, cucumber. And another one. And another one. So this is where I had some in-ground peppers, and they're the bird's eye chili. And right beside it, a volunteer tomatillo. But the girls were helping me till the garden early. Actually, I just got tired of shooing them out of the garden. So I just thought, have at her, ladies. So sadly, they're dug up roots and all. Oh, and this one here, no good to eat that are on it. Like I said, I didn't plan on having tomatillos this year. These were just some volunteer that probably came from my compost. So they did just fine on their own out here with very little care. So I figure, I guess we're gonna make some salsa verde. Just look at the color of that bird's eye chili. The red on it is just so beautiful. With everything else around it dying, it's a bright, shining beacon in my garden. Thank you, little red pepper. So I think that's gonna be it for what ripe peppers there are and what ripe tomatillos there are. But if you look up, way up, we've got some scarlet runner beans. Let's go get those. Nice handful of scarlet runner beans. And I picked up a couple of the what kind of squash are you squashes that were left. So I had seen the other day that I had a zucchini growing, but when I went to go pick it, it's already been chewed. So that goes to the chickens. And then this is my poor attempt at cabbages this year. I just can't get the cabbages to grow. So this is 3 of them. So again, can't be counted. So it goes to the chickens. And we can't do the Swiss chard because the ladies have been eating it and there really isn't much, and we would have to eat it right away. So great thing is that's going to keep growing. But the tomato plants that I left out there is still a tomato or 2. And I found another cucumber. I wasn't paying attention to this one. A nice big one. I'm here in the front yard, and we didn't do our traditional running of the chickens to pick the potatoes for Thanksgiving because we didn't need any. Because Dottie's not feeling good, I brought her out with me because this is a memory for her and she knows all about picking potatoes. So Dottie and I are going to look for potatoes. That's a crazy clump of potatoes. Almost like grapes. This is my ginger patch, and it also has a few onions in it. If you've seen any of my videos where I'm growing onions, you know that I can't grow onions very well. But watching Rem's Family Farm, I learned a couple of things, and so these were late going in. But Rochelle from Brampton's Gardener, I've got a decent sized onion this year. The biggest ones I've ever grown. No, that's not true. The one beside it, he's even nicer. So let's just grab one of these gingers here. Let's see how they are. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that beautiful piece of ginger. Wow. Yeah, little worms, you're gonna have to come out of there if you want to survive. Every part of the ginger is edible. The rhizome, of course, and the stems and the leaves. So we've got ourselves some ginger coming. I'm just having a little sleep. I also went and picked some broccoli, so that's what we're going to be having for dinner tonight. Now I'm going to weigh things, and the goal is to hit 57.35 pounds. That is what I'm needing. We're going to start with our eggs, and I've already teared it up, so I'm just going to throw the eggs on. So that's 0.9. I'm just going to write that down. Okay, tear that up. Normally I weigh everything individually because I want a running total, but because I'm on a time limit here, I'm just going to weigh it all in one big bowl. So put that on there. Okay, that's balanced enough. Tear it up, and we'll start with the bigger items. I've got a 0 there. I highly doubt that we're going to be hitting 57 pounds with what I've got here, but let's give it a good shot. So we've got some squashes, some more squashes. Throw those onions in. Yeah, see, we're only at 4 pounds. Let's throw our ginger in. Now the rhizomes, our cucumbers, beans, good little cropping of some potatoes. How's our number doing? Ooh, looks like we're gonna, oh, we hit 10 pounds. Potatoes, and the last of potatoes. What are we at? 11 pounds, 13 ounces. So we still have our peppers to do and our broccoli. We're at 11. I found some cherry tomatoes. Our Diva, our tomatillos. I've got figs out there. I did find 2 figs that were come off, that were on the ground, so they're ripe enough. So we'll put those in. 13 pounds. Now we'll add in our peppers. Look at our bowl of plenty. All these beautiful peppers, all these lovely colors. 14. And the last is our broccoli. Let's get that on there. We're all gonna balance. 14.11 pounds. So that brings me down to 43.24 pounds left to go. And I'm not sure if we're gonna make it. There still is some potatoes. Oh, there's also, I haven't picked the Jerusalem artichokes yet. So there could be some weight in that. So that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow, but we're getting close to our numbers. So we're the next day, and we have the Jerusalem artichokes, or sunchokes, or as like my kids like to call them, fartichokes. And I'm hoping that we've got a lot of weight in there. So let's go see. This plant can be quite the showstopper in my front yard garden because it just is so big. And I wasn't wanting them this year, so we had figured we'd be fine. But this is just what came up from last year. I was cleaning out the front area here just so I could put other plants in because I thought, okay, you've reestablished yourself, I might as well let you grow. If you plan to ever grow Jerusalem artichokes or sunchokes, make sure you put it in a container because it does come back year after year. So it is a really great food to grow, but my kids found that it upset their tummies with a lot of gas. We are going to ferment it, and apparently fermenting will stop the gas. So this first one, you know, that's all we got here, and these roots. It could have that I've dropped them off in there, so I will have to pull them out. Marissa brought the hopeful bowl. We're hoping to fill it up with 42 pounds of Jerusalem artichokes. So Dottie's here. Like, this is just one little area.
I know.
And that already getting some weight to it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some more. Yeah. Are you working hard, Dottie? You're helping dig too.
Careful, it's gonna get bumpy.
Oh, he's a bumpier now. Oh.
Say bye. Bye-bye.
Well, I have no idea if I've got 42 pounds worth, but we're gonna weigh these babies out. Let's tear that up. All right, now we begin. Nineteen pounds. 19 pounds. Not quite enough. Okay, we are at the last day. So we picked the rest of the ginger and the rest of the potatoes. Not that there was much, but I need 22.2 pounds to go. So we're gonna just weigh it all into one bowl and get it all weighed up. Pair up our bowl. Ginger root and leaves. These leaves are great for using in fire cider, which is what we're gonna be doing with them. Some ginger, 2 more spaghetti squash. Now this one isn't quite right, so I am gonna leave them outside to ripen some more, but it ended up breaking off when I was moving it, so we're counting it in. A couple more little wee onions, some potatoes, a handful of sage, a handful of oregano, and a handful of parsley. And last, and our eggs for today, just 3. And our total is 10 pounds. And 2 of the loofahs. Still 10 pounds. I'm gonna put in this last number of miscellaneous because I weighed it all together, 4972 grams, which gives us 10.96 pounds for a beautiful grand total, 1,485 pounds. My goal was 1,500, but I'll take 1,485. Woohoo! Thank you to this beautiful garden for all that it has produced and given to me and my family. It's been a very fun year, this being my first year with the Shedwars, the Global Gardening and Homesteading of growing food. There's a lot of things that I've learned, and there was a lot of challenges just physically and personally that went on throughout the year, and the differences in the weather. But I'm very grateful for this community and all that they do to support and give to one another. So I'm here on just under a quarter of an acre, and I grow in pots, I grow in ground, I grow in straw bales, and I'm hoping that throughout this season that it has encouraged you to actually grow something yourself. And I love the motto of grow your own food. And so I'm going to continue on encouraging as many people as I can to grow their own food, as it's so important and vital to yourself and to your family. So again, I thank you all for joining me on this exciting journey of this year of almost getting the total that I wanted, but I'm happy with the total that I got. And I'm also very, very grateful to all of you who have watched my channel and watched all the antics that have gone on throughout this growing season. I appreciate all your support and love and encouragement. We will say goodbye to this season. Now we'll be putting the yard to bed and getting the garlic planted and the ginger planted. But I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care and God bless.